Chalk marks and the doors of December. Tuesday, first week of Advent. As December begins, all sorts of Advent calendars appear, filled with chocolates, coffee, tea, wine, jerky, makeup, and even tiny toys. But where did this custom come from, and what does it have to do with preparing our hearts for the birth of Christ? To answer that, it helps to recall what Advent means. The word comes from the Latin adventus, arrival or coming. The Church gives us this season to ready ourselves for the coming of Jesus at Christmas, and also for his coming at the end of our lives and the end of the world. The kind of Advent calendar most of us know began in Germany. In earlier times, families would draw 24 chalk marks on a wall or door, erasing one each day as Christmas approached. Then in 1908, a German printer, Gerhard Lang, produced the first printed Advent calendar. His idea came from childhood memories of his mother attaching 24 little treats to a board, giving him one each day. Lang transformed that memory into calendars with small doors that opened to reveal sacred pictures. These calendars became beloved throughout Germany, though they were briefly suppressed during the Second World War. After the war, they returned, and American soldiers brought the tradition home. Soon scripture verses, nativity scenes, and later even chocolates found their way into the design. Today, Advent calendars still mark the countdown to December 25, reminding us not simply of a day, but of a person whose coming draws near. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, even till that day in which Noah entered into the ark. Matthew 2:4-38. I often imagine what those days before the flood must have looked like. Noah was constructing an enormous ark on dry ground, yet people carried on with ordinary routines, unmoved by the sight of this strange vessel. Their lives flowed along in a single flat direction. They saw only the present moment. Advent reminds me not to fall into that same narrowness. It urges me to see time in a fuller, richer way, to look backward, forward, and upward all at once. Advent gives us three lenses. 1, to look back to Christ's first coming in Bethlehem. 2, to look ahead to the moment we will meet him at our death. 3, to look beyond to his glorious return at the end of time, when life becomes heavy or frightening, when floods rise in the form of suffering or confusion. This threefold vision keeps my heart steady. It doesn't take away the sorrow of life, but it frames everything in the light of God's eternal plan. So today I ask myself, how clearly am I seeing with all three dimensions this Advent? Let me take some quiet moments with the Lord, asking him to widen my vision and awaken my heart to his coming.